I hope you have your Halloween costumes finalized because it's just around the corner, even if the weather here in downtown Buffalo doesn't seem to imply we're in late October. Welcome to Around Canisius Athletics presented by Niagara Scenic Tours. I'm your host Colin Richey, and I'll be walking you through all the latest news and updates about Canisius sports. Starting off with women's soccer, who earned a 1-1 draw on Wednesday against Mount St. Mary's and followed that up with a 2-1 victory over Sacred Heart on Saturday for Senior Day. Fittingly, it was senior Emma Oliphant who got the scoring started, notching her 4th goal of the season. Alicia Zamora scored her 7th goal, her 5th of which coming from the penalty kick dot, extending her own program record. The team will travel to Fairfield on Saturday for a kickoff at noon. Now for volleyball, we'll go down to Ryan Patota.
Thanks, Colin. The volleyball team took home a 3-1 match win against Iona before sweeping Manhattan this past weekend. Senior Cara Zaha recorded her 9th straight game with a double-digit kill. The Griffs will now return home this upcoming weekend with matches against Quinnipiac on Saturday and Merrimack on Sunday, with both games starting at 12 p.m. I'm Ryan Patota, and back to you, Colin.
Thanks, Ryan. The men's soccer team fell at home 2-1 to Sacred Heart on Saturday. Junior midfielder Glody Mata notched his first goal of the season in the loss. The team will now travel to Loudonville, New York to take on Siena on Wednesday before returning home for Senior Day on Saturday against Mount St. Mary's, with kickoff scheduled for 1 p.m. Now for swimming and rowing, we'll go down to Andrew Nowel.
Thanks, Colin. Starting with swim and dive, senior Toby Mayfield and junior Sam Vidal both placed first in all 4 of their events, leading the men's team over the University of Rochester. On the women's side, they also defeated Rochester, but fell to Siena and Bowling Green in the quad meet. The Griffs will return to the pool on Saturday to face SUNY Geneseo in a dual meet. On to rowing, where the Griffs placed 1st and 2nd in the 2v8 and 1st in the v8 this past weekend. They will finish up their fall season with a regatta in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm Andrew Nowel. Back to you, Colin.
Thanks, Andrew. The cross-country team saw senior Kayla Schmidt place 1st overall in the women's 5K for the Canisius Alumni Classic, helping the women finish in 1st. Meanwhile, junior Kyle Urban placed 5th in the men's 8K, helping the men finish 3rd overall. The team will now prepare for the postseason with the MAC Cross Country Championships starting on November 2nd in Montgomery, New York. Now for golf and hockey, we'll go down to Paige Apps.
Thanks, Colin. Starting off with golf, the team competed at the Bucknell Invitational last week, Sunday through Tuesday, in Lewisburg, PA, where senior Sean Barrett had a career low, helping the team place 15th overall. This concludes the fall season for the Griffs, as they will return in March. Now on to hockey. The team had an off week, but will return to the Harbor Center on Tuesday for a face-off against Mercyhurst at 6 p.m., followed by Michigan State both Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. I'm Paige Apps, and back to you, Colin.
Thanks, Paige. Check out GoGriffs.com and make sure to follow us on social media at GoGriffs for all the latest news and updates about Canisius sports. For this week's edition of Around Canisius Athletics, presented by Niagara Scenic Tours, I'm your host, Colin Richey, saying, have a great day, Griffs.